Hey everybody, this is Alsworth, and welcome to Solasta D&D. Yes, because it's D&D, it's dynamite. Anyway, we've set up our custom settings. We're going to be having it with the, let's go ahead and go with personal ones, but we're going to go ahead and have it where we have the, oh crap, unlimited, not really unlimited, 150 times strength carrying capacity, which is going to be our main kind of goal here. But we've already made our 4 characters, if I can remember which ones are going to be which. So I know we have a fighter spy, so we'll select him. We have a, where is it, battle cleric. Kind of mixing it up from the first one because we're going to be doing something a little similar, but I did want to change up a few things after what we've learned. So I am going to be messing around with a slightly more optimized party here. We have a wizard, because, you know, rituals are a thing. Probably going to make him into a very nasty boy as far as casting goes. And then we also have the rogue, which we frankly always need a rogue in this, unfortunately. So we're going to have the wizard be casting flight spells and stuff like that. He's going to be a really more support oriented with like maybe a fireball on the side. Whereas the rest of these are going to be, we have our tank, our well, mage, and then our rogue, and frankly, their ACs do not necessarily reflect their rolls very well, so let's go ahead and start the game. Brightness and stuff like that, we're going to go ahead and bump that up just a little bit so you guys can see a little bit more of that. And then we'll do the contrast as well. Okay, so it's going to want all 5. So we actually need brightness down, contrast up. Nope. I guess I'm going to have to go contrast down so I can actually see them all on the recording over there. We will be doing some of that later, Adam, but right now we are doing Solasta because it just released and I want to play it. So we got achievement unlocked for apparently. Cool. I do wonder if they've changed the tutorial missions at all. But you doing all right, Adam? Hopefully that's a yes. But yeah, I wanted to play through this a little bit. A weapon with, oh yeah, versatile. I didn't actually get a chance to read that.
Before the cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta. No humans either. Then, the rift opened. Some say it was a magical accident, or the work of an evil god. No one knows for sure. The cataclysm destroyed the old High Elf Empire. Manicalan, they called it, and twisted the land beyond recognition. Now, only the brave and the foolish go there, in search of ancient treasures. But something is happening deep in those Badlands. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
It's the year 1024 after the Cataclysm. New states have arisen, and the Badlands crave its treasures. Newly discovered road offers a safer route into the ruined heart of the Empire. From the Principality of Masgarth, upsetting the balance of power, the Legacy Council is formed to ensure this knowledge is shared. It issues a call for agents to explore the Badlands in its name. Adventurers flock to Caersaflin. I'm going to mispronounce that about 27 different ways. The Principality's capital and the home of the Council. 4 strangers meet in the Gravekeeper's Cask. Gravekeeper's Cask close to the council chambers. We're not really going to be strangers. They talk very familiar with each other. Now, as far as the models, let's see if they actually improved them at all. A little bit.
Like
the lighting is definitely better.
Not that I'm complaining.
That is still the weirdest line I've heard in a long time.
Is this the place for the Legacy Council job? Hope I'm not too late. Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Take a load off. There's plenty of donkey piss to go around. If you're here for the council job, get in line. Though if this Lord Karen doesn't show up soon, I may go looking for him.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
Looks like you've been waiting here a while.
We do what we have to. So, what's this trouble you were telling us about?
Well, I was making my way here when 3 bandits leapt from the bushes with crossbows. They dragged me off to some decrepit prison and tossed me in a filthy cell that smelled of rat piss. Don't know what was holding the place up.
Apparently. Okay, we're going to be going through this one with the cleric of all things. But yeah, we have a battle cleric, we have a fighter, we have a wizard, and we have a rogue. And I did notice the, I'm trying to think of how to say it. The interesting beard on the dwarf is probably the best way to say it. Okay, you can select your character by clicking on blah, blah, blah. Understood. I'm assuming it's going to be just the same controls as before. It looks like it. So let's go ahead and get running on in. Probably going to get ambushed or something like that. Okay, we've got a quest log. That's cool. Understood. So I don't think we actually run into any enemies here unless we do something stupid. Yep, I get it. Understood. You're going to go running through there. I think we need to sneak eventually, but either way is fine. So that is something we can loot. What do we get from it? Torches! Torches, torches, torches. So we need to find a way out. I don't see anything else in here that we can interact with. We do actually have an alt button that lets us see stuff, though, so very Diablo-esque with that. Understood. We know what's going on here. We're going to have to knock that down. So if we knock that down, it should actually send us into this other area back here. I do find the floaty rocks to be quite entertaining in this, though. So the question becomes, can we actually reach that from here? I don't know if this character is strong enough to jump that. We'll try. No, you're good enough to jump that. And we should be able to just shove this around if we need to. So what did we get? We got a healing potion. Sweet. We're not actually hurt yet. So that's not a big deal. Hoopa! Wow. Okay. Nice jump there. So as far as the starting areas, it seems fairly similar to the one. I do know they are going to end up having different side quests in here. They're going to have more like core content and stuff like that. And we're going to be able to proceed further into it. So, of course, I'm going to push that out because why not? That's your way to get to the other side of the chest there. See, we can actually crawl through there and let us look at the chest and be like, hey, we've already looted this. We do actually have some spells available on this character as well, but this is a battle cleric, so they're able to cast spells with weapons equipped as well. They've also got magic missile of all things, which is broken as hell, if I say so myself. But yeah, that does not actually do fire damage. That does radiant. Oh, it does ignite light sources though. So let's see. Abort that, please. Thank you. Go ahead and knock that over. And they all died. Bonk! You all got murdered. We do have our gear here, I think. I'm surprised we can't loot their bodies, though. That makes me a little sad. We do not need any kind of light source. We can make our own. And we got all of our stuff. Sweet. So now we have a scale mill. This is the only character that's going to have heavy armor in this group. I am 100% going for the light gear. And is that really just an arrow? That's like the one type of ammunition we can't use. So, yippee-ki-yoozle. That's going to go back into that stack because we don't want to accidentally use it. We should be good. And I'm slightly curious. What was that? Crafting Scroll of Cure Wounds. Read. We require a blood daffodil, and we've learned how to make a Scroll of Cure Wounds. We also have a Scroll of Revivify on ourselves. That's one reason why I took that. And we should be able to just proceed through. Yep. So I think that's all there is to this one. We just literally shove something over on some people and we're done.
Nice move. That trick with the wall. Glad you're no worse for wear.
My flagon is empty of ale, and Lord Karen still isn't here.
You think the council cares about the likes of us? They'll get to us when they're good and ready. Well, let me tell you my story then. I too was accosted on the way here. but I faced my foes head on.
Proceed then. Everyone enjoys a tale well told.
He's a leather warrior. Battle starts. And we got good initiatives. Sweet. So, yeah. We got to basically kill the wolves. He has terrible armor because he's using leather right now. But these guys shouldn't be that big of a deal. No, we're not going to use Second Wind. But we are going to be moving him towards actually having a lot more punch, basically. So let's see. To attack an enemy using your default weapon, mouse over him. Yeah, we already remember all this. This is actually fairly standard stuff for us. And then we will move around behind you because we don't want to give it an opportunity attack. Yep, you missed. Okay, so using dodge, it kind of probably wants us to use dodge. Nope, we got victory. We murdered them all. So we just got accosted by wolves. We're going to get accosted by more wolves, I would wager. This is the guy that I'm going to be using for, solving some jumping issues, most likely. So what we need to do is probably shove that down. Hi, Dogo. To avoid the opportunity attack, you can use your disengage action for the rest of your turn. You can move close to enemies without risk of opportunity attacks. Though you won't be able to use attack or dash this turn. So battle starts. No. Can we actually kill that? It's a grayback wolf with 50 freaking life. We could probably actually kill that, but it's going to force us to disengage. Get up here. And I forget what that one's going to do. Boop. Yeah, it knocks down the entire thing. It was something like that. I don't think we get experience for that big wolf, though. Which is kind of unfortunate. I would love to have experience for that.
What a bunch of namby-pambies. You're lucky you weren't attacked by Sorax.
I don't remember anyone asking your opinion.
The Badlands are thick with them, shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All those spines on their backs, those jaws. You've never seen anything like it. Not lizard folk, not troglodyte, not dragonborn, I'm telling you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Oh, except the Church of Einar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed if you believe them. Ah, easy now. Don't mock people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration. Anyone here could be a Sorak. You'd never know.
Oh, come on.
Huh, you'll see.
So, anyway, Sorax might be legend, but orcs are quite real, and not just in the Badlands. I stumbled across a secret settlement right here in the Principality. What? I was dragging my weary ass up the hills west of here, and decided to leave the road to look for a shortcut. It was a beautiful day, blue skies, birds singing. I watched one take wing and fell right into a bloody hole. Damn! That hurt like hell.
Oh no, we're in a hole now. Yep, it wants us to light things on fire. It's fine. We have spells for that. Okay, so it wants us to... Oh, it wants us to actually do the torch, doesn't it? Light your way. I thought we had things that we could interact with to light. Or can we just open that door? You must complete the objective. Yeah, it's going to force me to use a freaking torch. I hate using partial torches because they irritate the crap out of me. So, inside... Oh yeah, we've got candles. So switch to that one. There we go. Light your way. It doesn't even let me shoot those with firebolts, otherwise I would. Boop. There we go. We'll look at this, see if we get any information from it. Probably not. You failed your history check. I don't know if you actually can.
Just as long as my head doesn't end up on the top.
So now can we go through? Yes, we can. Okay. So I guess we're keeping the candle. Understood. If your character can cast healing spells like a cleric, cast the cast spell button, blah, blah. Yeah, we fell down a hole, but I don't think we're that bad off. I mean, we are at very low life there, but it's not a big deal. Do we actually... I'm slightly curious about the detect magic. Is that going to show anything here? Magic detected. Yes, it is. What's inside? So, yeah, it's going to be a potion of healing. It's going to be an actual proper torch. Wonder what would happen if I took something that didn't have... That is a distinct possibility. I could actually get something that doesn't have lighting on it. You could possibly soft lock here. Of course, they'd probably just give you some, but that's... Neither here nor there.
There they are. Head down, or I'm next on the menu.
Understood. Let's go ahead and hit this little bugger up here. Oh! I forgot to put it into stealth mode. Oopsie. Oops-a-daisy there. That was a bad idea. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay, so we're going to have to go stealth. It's fine.
There.
And we can skip that. That was my own derptitude. So what we can do is go cautious mode. That's your stealth mode. And then we go up here and deal with that. He gonna walk slow, but it's okay. We just don't go down there and interact with the 4 unknown creatures. I would like to see if I could actually beat them, but it's not going to let me try that. It'll say you've been detected, it's game over. Because this character does actually have the ability to probably block them off. Because you could just stand at the top of the ladder and shoot them all with your magic missiles. Or even just firebolt. You wouldn't even actually have to use the magic missiles. So we're just kind of going to chill. We're going to keep the healing potion. Stay the hell away from all this nonsense. And yes, we are a wizard with a dagger, not a wizard with a staff. I don't understand the fascination with staves for wizards, because they're not focuses. If they were focuses, that would be a whole different thing, but yeah. So over to here. We should actually be able to... Oh, it's because we have... Yeah, we actually have to have a free hand to do that. So if we swap over to this, we actually could cast spells. Interesting. So the dagger considers us not having a free hand. Oh, never mind. Now it does. Wonder what that was about. That's very strange. For some reason, I think it thinks I have a staff at times, which is silly, but it's okay. So down we'll go, and go ahead and hit this lovely thing down here. So this is going to be our campsite. We'll just wait for those guys to pass. Because no, you can't fight them.
By the only exit. It just keeps getting better. Guess I'm waiting them out. Well, at least these rocks are damned uncomfortable.
So take a long rest, wait for them to leave. So start long rest. We don't need to prepare any more spells. We already have them already prepared. We should be good. Yeah, we already have them prepared. We don't need to have identify prepared because guess what? We have everything else just kind of there. So can we actually? Yeah, we can have 5 memorized. As far as what we need to memorize, we have so many rituals that the only ones we need are these bottom 3. As far as These top ones, I think we're going to be just good with that. Identify, we're not going to be using in the heat of battle or anything like that to see where stuff is. So what do we have as far as the enemies go? Nothing in here. So we just keep going? Yeah, it's just going to be teaching us the different mechanics. We're going to have probably the thief next, if I remember correctly.
You slept with a bunch of orcs? Huh. That explains the smell. Orcs have a very distinctive stink.
I'm beginning to think Lord Karen might be a mythical creature.
We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us.
Yes, but I have good reason for that. It's none of your bloody business.
You can't have a true friendship without trust. What are you hiding?
His beard terrifies me,
Fine.
by the way.
You want to know the truth? I stopped on the way here to visit an old friend of mine, and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Oh, that's not good.
Indeed. He put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it. Because, you see, I can be quite stealthy when necessary.
And she's not wrong. She can be quite stealthy when necessary. And I do use her stealth probably quite a bit. So let's just go ahead and grab as much stuff as we want. We can see the little steps on the ground. Understood. Let's go ahead and loot all that. And we get, yay, thieves' tools. We already had one of those, but we're going to need extra
Always
ones.
thoughtful.
Because we have another person who's skilled in the thieves' tools. So that guy, we could probably kill him. Probably shouldn't. Can we actually get through? Yes. Okay, reach the next courtyard. So literally just go through the door. It's not too bad. Understood. Mouse over it and pick the lock. And it will just give it to the person who has the best stats. I don't know if you can actually fail the stuff in here or not. And I don't understand why it goes through the pickpocketing thing here. Because we never actually use it in the game, I don't think. So let's see. Is it actually going to do it? Nope. Okay. Yeah, but there is a way to actually pickpocket and all that fun stuff. It's like, okay. I'm not. I don't think we actually bother with it though. Oh, actually, no, they removed it. I guess they removed it. Yeah. So there is no more pickpocketing. Sleight of hand, sorry. But we do want to steal as much junk from here as possible. Because it'll keep us sane. To have all those little violets. Okay, so up we go. And it just wants us to kind of proceed through here to the treasure room, get the treasure, and then probably murder somebody. Do we actually have the bow equipped? Yes, we do. So you can have that in your hands.
I spotted a trap of sorts.
Thankfully, you are good at disarming traps. Understood. Go ahead and disarm it. You should be okay. Thieves' tools. Success. Oh, and we can't go in there. What? My butt. Yeah, we're pretty good at the thieves' tools things. We are not only proficient, we are masters. Okay, so yeah, 21 success there. I do think it is semi-fixed as far as what it gives you. And Liam's heirloom. Oh, I see what that little symbol was. It was just a symbol of, hey, this is a quest item. So escape from... Hey, now we get to help Liam by shooting the guy in the back of the head for an ambush.
There you are, you
Sneak attack.
filthy crook!
You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
A grave mistake.
Liam, what are you doing here?
Okay,
I
so
told
we're a
you I'd
rogue.
take care of it.
We can actually shoot this guy and be fairly successful. So we get first shot. So he is going to be second. So if we just shoot you, we get critical strike on it too. Sweet, dang. Holy hell.
Are you four here to see Lord Karen?
Who's asking?
Depends on who's asking.
Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
So, you're not a mythical creature after all?
Unlike, say, a sober adventurer?
Can you tell us more about the job?
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
Are we going to work for you?
Not exactly, no. I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will serve as deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
We hear this is a mission for the Council, but what is it exactly?
Dear Mareike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple, but you know, politics. The Council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms. It was created to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
What are the Badlands, really?
Simply put, they are a monster-ridden, chaotic wasteland that used to be the Elven Empire called Manicullen. It was destroyed about 1,000 years ago by the Great Cataclysm. Now, only ruins remain, full of forgotten knowledge, riches, and dangers.
I think we know enough now. Thank you. We should go, don't you think?
Very well. Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Hurry up and wait. The story of my life.
The story of his life, you say? Pretty much just have to go there and get this whole thing started. Get this party started, my friends. It takes a minute to load, if you didn't notice. Hopefully it's not too long. Understood. We've got to actually find our way there. This is going to be the exit to the bar. If we go this way, we've got you.
We'll talk after you're swearing in.
Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of... We'll interact with you after you do the mumbo-jumbo first. And actually, how are we looking on our inventory? Not too bad. Read that. See who else has anything to read as far as like additional items. Yeah, you can actually read that one. That gives us access to that. You can read this one. How are we looking on clothes? Adventuring Wizards clothes AC set to 10. Yeah, it's going to be basically the same thing regardless of which one we wear. I'm going to go with this. And you have a rapier, which is a finesse weapon. It's not light, though. And you can give that to him. So now you both have thieves' tools. Spellbook doesn't really go anywhere. You just have to keep it on you. You do have a pearl as well, so everything should be fine. Who do we actually want to store all the crafting items on? I'm guessing you. We'll have to organize all this eventually. And there's crafting basic poison. We can sell that one, because we already know how to craft basic poison. At least we should be able to. We'll get access to crafting later on, most likely.
This place is magnificent.
It's not really magnificent. It's just very, very large. So what I am curious about is how the actual game will kind of flow after we get through this part. Hey, Daladon, how's it going?
Nice gardens.
Hopefully well.
I never
Sorry
thought
for not
I'd get
streaming
so
as much
close
lately.
to
I've
the
I've
embassies.
there's been a lot going on. That's probably the best way I can put
the
it.
size of this council hall.
So, this is what they spend our taxes on. Look. Is that...
The princess. Wait. Is she leaving?
Apparently so.
Then who will administer the oath?
There's an Oathkeeper for that, I think.
You thought it would be the princess?
If she rules the whole principality, who's more important?
Lady Keen, the council's Oathkeeper, is trusted by all.
Lord Karen,
Yes, milady.
are these your new deputies?
They are, milady.
My name is Lyra Keen, Oathkeeper of the Council,
Quiet, everyone.
and I will be administering your vows. Once sworn in, you will carry the authority of the Council wherever you go. Your every action will reflect upon the Council's reputation. Remember that. Always. Now, please, raise your right hands. Do you, each and all, solemnly swear your lives and allegiance to this Council, and promise to carry forth our mission to protect our alliance from any who would threaten the common good.
I
I
swear.
swear.
Excellent.
That was very loud
Lord
in my
Karen will enter your
ear. Good
name into
lord.
the Council's register. Thank you for your service.
Congratulations, deputies.
Wait, that's it?
Let's focus on the
Stop
mission.
wasting time. What's the mission?
Well, a motivated deputy. So, the mission. As I'm sure you know, the Council maintains a number of outposts to secure the border between the Principality and the Marches. One of them is the former Imperial Fortress, KLM. It's held by some 50 troops under the command of Captain Henrik. He sends us weekly status reports, or rather, he used to. We haven't heard a word from him in 3 weeks. Leave immediately for KLM and find out if anyone there is still alive. If Captain Henrik or anyone else is still breathing, bring him back. The Council wants a first-hand report.
Wait, these marches, they're not in the Badlands, are they?
The Marches are a no-man's land, between the civilized world and the Badlands. It's outside the chain of mountains that really define the Badlands. We wouldn't send you in there. Yet.
Right, I guess that's that, eh? It's on to KLM.
Onwards to KLM with our floaty ass beard. I don't know why, but I was expecting that to be slightly different. But it wasn't. Oh, the Legacy Council leveled up. We got on at the Legacy Council, and we actually got some XP from that. Oh, we all leveled up. Okay. So we're already level 2. So whenever we do our next nap, we should actually get an entire level up. Okay, cool. So yeah, we need to go deal with people. Unfortunately, there's not too many things on the map that we can do right now. We could go get... I think there was an item somewhere over here. Was there not? I thought there was an item on the map. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, you go down there and we're going to harvest ourselves some more flowers. Kolgar definitely has your vote. I'm going to forget their names, but... I do wonder why Kolgar is the one that is lower experience than everybody else. He only got 50 from that. So you are going to get that. But it says they all have the same amount of experience, so I guess it is what it is. Maybe it just levels them all to the same point from that, so they're all level 2. And I don't think these people actually do much with us yet.
Clear skies, my
But we
friends.
do want to actually deal with
Clear
this one in
skies, my
particular,
friends.
because that one will actually give us access to boosting our skills. And since we can carry so much stuff, we're going to be doing the whole same thing that I do in like Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. Oh, I'm 100% just farming. Short on stature, short on XP joke. Oh. I mean, the main experience he has is smelling other people's butt cracks. That's why I kind of put him in the front. I feel bad for him. I don't want him wafting behind the other people. So yeah, we need to be cautious about these. And did they actually... Oh, I can't actually pick any of those locks. I don't think you'll actually say anything to me, will
I'll
you?
be with you in a minute.
Yeah. We've got to go rest. I think it's J to do that. Long rest, head to the Gravekeeper's Cast, blah, blah, blah. Speak to Corell. He'll tell you how to get in room while you're staying in town. We could have used the fast travel function to get there quickly. We unfortunately did not do that. Because me and reading are not cooperating right now.
Hello, adventurers. What can I offer you?
We need a
We'd
room.
like to stay for the night.
Sure. Just walk up to the suite and settle in.
A suite?
Oh, it's more like a large bedroom, really. But you know, this is the capital city.
Yes, it is the capital city. We've got a long rest. We've got a level up. So level 2 for these don't really do too much. You get action surge. We also get access to more things as we level up. We'll be able to select a martial archetype, which is probably going to go mage next time. But unit can now do an extra attack. So finish on you. You're up to 20 life. Level up on you. We're going to probably gain, spell slot, channel divinity, turn undead, decisive strike on a successful attack, add 1d6 to your damage and stun your target. And we do get some other choices for that as well. We'll probably go bonus feats rather than attributes because we can get attributes from books. As far as preparing your spells, I think we're good with Magic Missile and Shield of Faith are domain. I think we want to be doing Guiding Bolt for sure, Cure Wounds, Healing Word. I think Inflict is actually going to be good for that. And then we do a Bless. Oh, we can... Yeah, we just have things. Okay. I guess that's everything. We really only need the one Concentrate, which is Bless. Shield of Faith would be kind of good for it as well, because that's going to give them the ability to increase AC for a little bit with concentration as well. But that Magic Missile is going to be nice. And you got what? Ooh, specialization with a certain kind of magic. Sweet. We got 2 spells to select and Arcane Recovery once per day. When you complete a short rest, you can recover a number of expended spell slots, max 5th level, up to half your wizard level rounded up. Cool, so we actually do get to choose a tradition. We've got Green Mage, which is a basically healer / archer kind of thing, which does seem very tempting because having him have an archery skill would be very welcome. We have Lore Master, especially considering his dex is 18, he would be really good with a bow anyway. Lore Master, you get advantage on Arcana and stuff like that checks, but advantage to copy scrolls from your spellbook. Scroll and potion crafting costs and times are halved, so basically we're better crafty people. And then we have Shock Arcanist, which is when casting spells from the war list, they count as being cast 1 slot level higher than the one you actually cast. So basically it makes our lower level spells stronger, which is kind of cool, but I'm going to go with Green Mage because now we actually have wizard spells from the green magic list, which is basically your kind of druidy stuff, your druidic magic. Oh god, now we have a lot of stuff. Ooh, Good Berry. Creates 10 berries infused with magic. Eating a berry restores 1 hit point and provides sustenance for a long rest. Berries vanish after a long rest. Okay, so you can actually just cast that before a long rest and you'll have plenty of food. So we can't learn any more cantrips, but we can learn 2 more spells. So what spells do we want to bother learning? So many level 1 skills. Got Hideous Laughter, Grease, Hunter's Mark, Expeditious Retreat, Burning Hands. Got options. Ooh, and we actually have Detect Poison and Disease as well. Maybe we do Good Berry so we can save money on rations. I mean, it's not really necessary, but it's there. Sleep is not bad for like low level stuff. And then choose a beast that you can see within the spell's range. The beast must make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed for the spell's duration. I think we're actually going to go with Entangle, because that's going to be, an AoE. Pretty decent. Duration 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, I think Goodberry and Entangle seem like really good things to get, because we already have Magic Missile on you. Fairy Fire would not be bad, because it lights up enemies. I think it's an AoE too. Yeah, it is. And if they save versus Dex, they're not highlighted. But I think that'll be good. So now we have a few more like fun things that you can actually do. So let's prepare your spells. You're going to get... You can prepare up to 6. I think we'll prepare Goodberry instead of Detect Magic, because Detect Magic is a ritual. That seems good. And then you get to level up as well. You can take a bonus action each of your turns in combat. This action can only be used to take the dash, disengage, or hide commands. That's cool. You're a thief for a reason. Oh, wants us to visit the magic shop. Oh, no. It's going to be the one in the middle of town, if I remember correctly. So you have a long bow. I need a short bow for you. So you'll be able to actually use that as a green mage. That'll be way better than using a dagger for you. I guess we could actually still have the dagger on the secondary slot, I guess. But, yeesh. Not really that useful for us. So this is the guy we need to talk to. And he's going to go ahead and talk about crafting equipment, blah, blah, blah. We can actually start doing that. Then we can also sell stuff to him.
Hello. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'm just going to ask to see his wares. I'm not going to worry too much about him. So as far as what we can sell, let's go and throw that down there. That's going to be total revenue, none. That doesn't give us any money anymore. Aww. Let's see. Anything I want to get rid of in there? It actually won't let me sell it if it doesn't have any value, I don't think. Yeah, it'll only let me sell it if there's value in there. No! Is either of these crafted by yourself or is it standard pick and mix? You can craft yourself or you can actually get him to sell you stuff. Unfortunately, most of the stuff we have does not have any value now. Which kind of sucks just a little bit. That has value. We don't need that because she's going to use daggers. That's got value. Notebook can go away, I think. Yeah, it can go away. Sorry. So conclude all that. So we actually have to sell something with value to get rid of the clothes. So get rid of that. We can't actually sell them all at the same time either. Well, that's butts. That's butts and nugs. So as far as some of this other stuff, we actually have to have a certain amount of relation with him to actually do it. So it kind of sucks a little bit. The one I'm more interested in is you. Oh. Oh, these are... They're made by me, but they're... I just let it roll, whatever.
To Gorim's Emporium.
And we did get some fairly decent rolls on them. We have the thief, we have the cleric, we have the fighter, and we have the wizard. Unfortunately, the cleric is the better tank than the fighter, but that's because I put the fighter in leather armor, so he could sneak a little bit better. What do you sell?
You have to sell?
Everything you'll need for going out there into the Badlands. Food, ropes, torches, and of course armor and weapons. I also have some other stock like remedies and antitoxins. That can come in handy. Ever heard of deep spiders?
Let's see the wares real quick. So do you actually have... I'm looking for a short bow, my friend. I'd much rather have a short bow. There you go. And yeah, we do have enough gold for it at least. Conclude, and we'll even get some arrows. 2, 3, 4. Gives you plenty of stacks of those. You need crossbow bolts. 2, 3. Because we can't craft enough of them just yet. We will in the future, but... right now, we are kind of hurting on that. So 1 for you, because you're probably not going to be too much ranged. I think we are good. You've got a short bow, which means you probably need some arrows as well. You are going to be doing range stuff a bit more, so I will actually go ahead and buy some more extras of those, just to keep them topped off. Spiders, actually, we don't actually run into that many spiders, oddly enough. They mention them. But if I remember correctly, from the early access, we only have 1 set of spiders that we actually had to deal with. Maybe. So let's see. Let's go and close that. So now I think we are good.
Deputies? A word, if you please.
So famous already? Oh, I love it.
You were in there too. Are you a member of the council?
I'm Annie Bagmorder, quartermaster of the Scavengers Guild. We don't have a seat in there, but they all know exploring the Badlands without us would be a bad idea. That's why you should stop by our headquarters downtown. You'll need our services, I'm sure.
Is that compulsory?
No. But you'll find our services useful. Everyone does. Did Lord Karen not tell you?
No. He pretty much stuck to giving orders.
Oh, right. Anyway, we offer plenty of help and advice to beginners like you.
We are grown-ups, you know. At least, most of us are.
Of course you are. Well, good luck.
At least he's not another lady or something.
I'd rather visit the temple, honestly.
The Scavengers. They've seen so much already. The first explorers of the ancient empire.
So what do you think? Should we check out their headquarters?
It's not far, but,
I've had enough talking. Let's go kill some monsters.
if there's business to be done, we can't afford not to.
The dialogue just always feels so weird in this. So it looks like we still can't interact with that, but we do actually have to interact with you.
Ah, you came.
You piqued our curiosity. So, what exactly do you have to offer?
You don't know?
What kind of help do you offer to people like us?
Simple. Now, people like you typically carry out missions for the council. In the marches, even in the Badlands. Sometimes far away, like Captain Merrin.
Who's Captain Merrin?
You really must be new. She's one of yours. Senior deputy of the council. Anyway, you trek out to some old ruin in the Badlands, kill a bunch of orcs. Well, you're still a bit green, so let's say goblins.
Ouch! You're hurting our feelings.
Orcs will hurt much more than your feelings, believe me. And stop interrupting, it's rude. So let's say you find yourself with a whole load of rusty swords, leather armor, shields, too much for you to lug back here.
Oh, so we're puny as well as green. Thanks so much.
So instead, you brave heroes just clear the place of monsters and draw us a nice clean map. Then we take our carts and pick up every piece of junk. We bring it back, we sell it, and we split the profits with you. We move the stuff, you go off to kill more bad things. Everybody wins.
For a percentage, of course.
What? You could never carry it all anyway. Not in your little backpacks.
Well, thank you. I guess that's it for us?
Fine. Feel free to visit us any time. Or drop into any scavenger camp.
Are there others?
Anywhere we can settle. By the way, if you find Captain Henrik, tell him we're still interested.
In what?
In getting our people to Caer Lem. The outpost is perfect for us. Close to the Badlands, with plenty of space for our camp.
Right. We'll tell him if we find him.
That would be appreciated. The more you do for us, the more we do for you.
Oh, so this business relationship can get better.
And I hope it will, friend.
I guess we'll see you around then.
Sure. Good luck out there. And don't forget, in the Badlands, always keep your eyes open.
Yeah, it is a pretty good variation on the carry all the loot back for you kind of thing. The only big downside is that, yeah, they take a % of it, so the fact that I've actually set it up to where we don't have to do that probably does ruin their balance just a little bit.